Hi, I'm Dr. Bertice Berry, and I want to tell you a story. It was my birthday, and I had been put in a raffle to win a prize, to win a series of prizes. I don't ever win anything, so I wasn't expecting to. We were in this raffle. The people who were in the raffle were all people who had won the SCAD Salutes Awards. SCAD Salute Awards goes to people who do things to help lift up the community. And because I and my family had made over 30,000 masks, and because I got up and still do every morning to share a story with folks who are struggling through some hard times and some folks who want to reflect differently, my name was one of those SCAD Salute names. And so the prize came, and I won the trip to the south of France. I know, right? Well, the trip was a villa for two in the south of France with a 5, 6 bedroom villa. And so I went to the trip organizers, the folks from Savannah College of Art and Design, and I said, I know it's a trip for two, and thank you for paying for airfare and all of that, but if my friends can pay for their ticket, can they come? And they were like, well, we'll talk about it and come back to you. And they came back and said yes. And I was like, ooh, goody. Because a trip that amazing should be shared with others. So my friends came. Some I asked to come and they couldn't, just the time, the thing. It was just a time that they couldn't come. But I said, that's okay, there'll be another trip. And so those friends came and we had the most amazing experience. It was beyond. The president of Savannah College of Art and Design, Paula Wallace, was an art teacher who realized that creative people needed a college dedicated to the creative arts. And so she moved to Savannah and helped transform Savannah by creating this amazing art college. So it was incredible. We went to places that I would not have known to go to. We had an amazing guide, amazing people to take us along the way. Carolyn was just delightful, and she could translate for us too. So we went to the markets, and we went to the countryside, and we went to amazing restaurants. We had this incredible time. Well, on the way back, three of the folks were coming back a day earlier, and Janine, my manager, and I were staying a little longer. So we ended up with more tours and more food and more amazingness, and it was incredible. And at this point, we're in the city of Marseille. So then it's time to catch our plane and come home. And it's like, okay, this was it was a trip of a lifetime. Couldn't do it again. Oh my goodness, it was so amazing. And we were on the plane, and the plane was leaving on time. We're like, whoo, whoo, yay, because coming in, the plane was delayed, and we ended up staying overnight in Marseille for over the night and starting our trip the day after we had planned to start it. We ended up in Paris for 10 hours, but that was another amazing experience. But on the way back, we're on that plane, and we had just taken off, and we were just got our altitude, and we were just on our way out, and could breathe. We're on our way back home. We heard this loud boom, and then a screech, and a screech for a while, and the flight attendant dipped down and held on to the seat near me, and was just looking like this. And then we heard all of these announcements in French, and my French is busted. I studied French for 10 years and don't remember anything because I didn't practice. And so that engine blew on that plane. The announcement was made. It was made in French. They tried to make it in English. The guy next to me said, there is no reason to panic because panic makes things worse than panic. But the look on his face was like panic. There was a woman behind us crying and somebody on the other side just worried. I reflected on the trip. I saw the faces of all the beautiful people I met. I saw the things that I'd encountered. I saw the man outside that church gate asking for enough to just have a meal. I saw his face. I saw the faces of my friends. I saw that experience. And I told myself in that moment that no matter what happened, I wouldn't focus on the engine blowing and missing yet another flight. I would focus on the joy of the trip and the amazing people. Memory is a choice. What we choose to remember, what we choose to forget, what we choose to highlight, what we choose to see. Choose the love. I love you.